Well, as we've been reporting, we know that Lenova Group, the world's third largest Chinese computer maker, posted a 23% rise in quarterly earnings, beating forecasts. For more, we're joined now by Gerhard Fasol, CEO, Euro Technology, Japan KK. Gerhard, good to have you with us. First of all, in a market where prices of PCs have been falling, how do you think Lenovo did?
Yeah, it's always nice to talk to you, Christine. Thank you. Yeah, Lenovo, I think, is really doing very, very well. And considering the difficulties which IBM had running this, the PC division, which you can read up in Lou Gerstner's fantastic book, How Elephants Can Dance, I think Lenovo is dancing. But the problem is they have their dance here is there's Acer behind them, which wants to overtake them, and Acer is really dancing faster than Lenovo is. So that's a challenge they have from below. And then they have another challenge above them, which is HP and Dell. And Dell, as you know, yesterday just reshaped their top management with Michael Dell, the founder, coming back. So Dell had a bit of a weak spot recently, but Dell is probably going to be a very strong player from now on again. So Lenovo really has these two pressures from either side.
Nowhere is that competition more fierce than in the US market, because if you look at Lenovo's business across all geographies, all are profitable except the US. Can Lenovo break the stranglehold that Dell has on the US market?
Yeah, not just Dell, also HP, of course, Hewlett-Packard. So it's not just not these two. I think actually in US you have to split the market in four segments. There's business, and then there's private consumers, and then you have laptops and you have PCs. And the situation is different according to each of these four quarters. And I think because of the IBM history in US, Lenovo is really focused on the business market. And to grow in US, they have to go to the consumer markets. So I think they have to learn something from Apple there with the design and being more attractive to consumers. I think that's the challenge they have there, because they don't competing on price alone won't help them so much with the profitability. Yeah.
Gerhard, it's Michelle here in the United States. Tell me more about what you think about Dell.
Yes.
You really think one man's return is that crucial to a company?
It can be. I think so. I'm a great believer in the power of individuals. And I think that's also taking place in China now. I think one man can make a difference. I think, yes, I think so. I mean, of course, not working alone, but through influencing others. And Michael Dell is certainly a very charismatic leader, much more charismatic than his predecessor was, as far as I understand. I have met Michael Dell myself personally when he gave a talk in Tokyo, and I can tell you I was so impressed, and all the others in the room also, and I think his employees as well. So I think he can make a difference.
Okay, Gerhard, it's Ross here as well in London. What difference or what impact will Vista have for Lenovo and other PC makers?
Oh. Yeah, that's a very interesting question. I mean, Vista just came out yesterday after a long delay, and I think it won't. Vista is not going to make a change overnight, I think. Vista is more in the corporate sector. It will take a while, because corporations, they can't take risks too much, and they don't throw out all their old PCs, of course. And in many cases, putting Vista into an existing computer means upgrading it, and that's also risky. So I think there won't be an overnight impact. In the long term, of course, it's not just Vista, it's also the new the new Office version. Will need a lot more resources, so it will have impact, maybe more impact on the component makers, because there will be more memory, more higher CPU power, and so on.
We'll just have to wait and see. All right, Gerhard, we'll have to leave it as always. Great talking to you.